I'm Alzarri Joseph. Let's take a look at my Instagram. This photo was taken in Trinidad 2014, where the West Indies under-19 participated in the regional Super 50. At that time, it was, something really exciting for me to play in that tournament. It was my first time playing in the Super 50. At the time, it was Maya, Shandapal, Shamar Springer. I think at the time we had Amir Django as well. It was basically a group that's been training together for a number of years leading up to the World Cup. Unfortunately, in a training session after the first game, I had a slight side strain that didn't really allow me to play the rest matches, but through rain, there wasn't really much matches being played after that. Australia came to Antigua for a training camp before the series against West Indies, and I got a chance to bowl to quite a few guys that are really special players, but he's one of them that I always looked up to as a player. So it was really, a good opportunity for me to get a chance to bowl at him and see where I was at as a player at that time. My West Indian heroes growing up were people like Kemar Roach, obviously my coach and mentor, Winston Benjamin. So, those guys were basically the two I looked up to. This was 2016 when we were heading to the World Cup. We had a series before the World Cup, leading up to the World Cup. We played against Bangladesh in 3 ODIs. Slightly different haircut, a lot more hair at the time. Again, a lot of excitement just being able to go to Bangladesh and represent the West Indies. At the time, we didn't really see it as a job or a career. It was just about having fun and representing the West Indies. This was a long time ago. It's one of my first tattoos. It's my mom's name. I got that just after finishing high school. It's just been there for a while. It's something really significant to me.
Clean him up. That's the response from Alzarri Joseph. That's the reason he's been given the new ball.
She was always encouraging. She always wanted me to go out and do my best and, most importantly, enjoy it. She always told me that, at the end of the day, it's what makes me happy. So she wanted me to go out and have fun. Something she always tried to instill in us was discipline and respect. Make sure you're disciplined, always on time, always dressed well, and also respect everyone around you. This is the big man now, not so little anymore. That's my son, Alzarri. His mother at the time told me she was pregnant. It was really an exciting moment for me. And then to see him come and have the kind of personality he has now, it's so much different from when he was a baby. Looking down on him and seeing myself and just being able to watch him grow as a young man, still a young man, well, still kind of a baby. Has to be a big brother now, but still want to be the baby.
Alzarri Joseph is not impressed. Brilliant bowling, top-class execution.
Last night I had a conversation with him and he let me know he saw me on TV and he was trying to call me, but he couldn't get me because I didn't have my phone. But it's really proud, being a parent. It gets tough, being away from them for such a long period of time, but it's, what we have to do as parents. This was, just during the pandemic where there was no cricket being played, and then we got the chance to go to the UK to play England in some test matches. Obviously excited to be back out playing cricket again after such a long break. I saw it as another opportunity to, go back out and show my skill and put up my best foot forward. First experience in a bubble, a lot different. You have to stay inside, you have to eat inside, you can't go out to get dinner. You can't go out just, to get a different, change of scenery. All in all, it's what needed to be done in the time. For me, I'd like to become one of the best fast bowlers in world cricket, not just the Caribbean, but world cricket on a whole. So for me, it's just about improving game by game, month by month, year by year, to becoming, like I said, the best fast bowler in the world. I got the opportunity to go to the UK and represent Worcester in some 4-day games. It was really good fun. Met some really great guys that we still have connections to this day. So for me, I think that was another important step in my career as a cricketer. You know, going into those conditions, it was pretty cold. It even got down to like 4 degrees at one point. So it's challenging, but I really had a good time. Being in those conditions for the first time, I wouldn't say alone, but being the only West Indian there amongst English players, getting the chance to go and, you know, show what I can do in the county level. I got some really good advice and good work done with Alan Richardson and Alex Gidman at New Road. Those guys played a really big part in my development as a player, as a bowler, as a batter. When I got there, I was just basically a seam-up bowler, but Alex and Alan introduced me to, I think they call it like the wobble seam delivery, where, you know, you just tilt it a little bit and release it normally, and it'll do a little bit off the seam rather than through the air. So I think that's something that I have developed, you know, greatly, and I'm still working on it, but it's addition to my game.
Aggression shown, good short ball, good direction.
When I got back from the UK, there was a South Africa series and there was a camp leading up to that, and for me it was just about what I learned in the UK. It was, you know, flatter wickets, so I had to be able to bowl that just a bit fuller length to get what I wanted out of it. So coming back here, I realized that it's something that could be used here in the Caribbean as well. This is a very special picture. We just had my daughter a couple of months ago, so it was our first Christmas really together as a family. So, you know, it's something really special, you know, to be at home with your family, especially after being away for so long. It's a bit of a struggle now, because if you give the little one too much attention now, the older one decides, no, it's my turn now. But it's really good to, you know, be at home with the full family. She's really supportive. I don't think I could ask for anything better. She does basically most of the work with the kids. She's like Superwoman. She's basically the backbone of our family. So, you know, she plays a really big role in keeping us together. The good thing about that is she doesn't really know much about cricket, so there's not much cricket talk going on. Yeah, I think that's, you know, it's really important that I have her around.